I thought I was doing everything right. Eggs, toast, a little fruit, a classic healthy breakfast, right? But what I didn't realize is that one small mistake I was making every single morning was slowly pushing my body toward a full blown health crisis. And it all came crashing down one morning. I collapsed. I'll never forget the way my hands went numb, my vision blurred, and I felt like my heart was pounding out of my chest. This wasn't stress. This wasn't dehydration. This was my body screaming for help. You've been told it your whole life. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Never skip it. You need carbs to fuel your brain. You should eat a big meal to jumpstart your metabolism. Well, I believed all of that. So I did what I thought was healthy. I ate my whole grain toast. I had a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice. Sometimes I'd make oatmeal with some fruit on top. It looked healthy, it sounded healthy, but after eating, I noticed a pattern. I would feel fine for about an hour. Then out of nowhere, boom, my heart would start racing. I'd get lightheaded, sometimes shaky. One day I even had to lie down on the floor of my office just to stop the spinning. I thought maybe I needed more sleep. Maybe I was stressed. Maybe I needed more coffee. But none of that was it. And I kept making the same breakfast mistake over and over again until the day my body finally gave out. When I finally went to see a doctor, they ran a bunch of tests. The result? I was hypoglycemic. My blood sugar was spiking, then crashing hard. And it wasn't because I wasn't eating enough. It was because of what I was eating, like especially at breakfast. Let me explain what was happening. That glass of orange juice? It's basically liquid sugar. Oatmeal? Even the plain kind spikes your blood sugar like candy. Whole grain toast? Still a high carb food. So my blood sugar would shoot up fast, which feels good at first. You get a boost of energy, a little high, but then insulin rushes in to clean up all that sugar. And if there's too much insulin, your blood sugar drops below normal. That's when you get dizzy, shaky, anxious, or fatigued. It's a crash. And for some people, especially those with insulin resistance or sensitivity, it can happen hard and fast. And the worst part? I thought I was eating healthy. I wasn't eating donuts. I wasn't drinking soda. I was doing what magazines and nutrition blogs told me to. But it was wrecking my system. After that wake-up call, after nearly collapsing in front of my coworkers, I decided to change everything. I dove deep into nutritional research. I stopped following mainstream advice and started listening to my body. And the first thing I changed? Breakfast. I stopped eating carbs first thing in the morning. In fact, some days I just skip breakfast entirely. Yep, intermittent fasting. On days I do eat breakfast, it's usually high protein and high fat. Scrambled eggs with avocado, coffee with a bit of MCT oil or grass-fed butter, no juice, no cereal, no toast. And the difference? Night and day. No more dizziness, no more crashes. My mood stabilized, my energy levels leveled out. No more 3 p.m. slumps where I'd be crawling to the coffee machine. I felt normal. Finally. And it all came from removing that healthy breakfast I thought was helping me. Here's the truth. Just because something seems healthy doesn't mean it's right for your body. Food is not one size fits all. Your body is constantly giving you feedback. You just have to listen. If you're eating breakfast and feel tired, moody, hungry, or shaky within a couple of hours, that's not normal. That's your blood sugar crashing. And it might be time to rethink what's on your plate. Don't be fooled by healthy labels or old school advice. Even natural sugars can cause harm if they're not balanced with protein and fat. And eating a balanced breakfast that's 90% carbs is not balance at all. The real danger? Not paying attention to these small symptoms, because over time they snowball, and in my case, they nearly killed me. So now I want to hear from you. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Have you ever felt that crash an hour or two later? Drop it in the comments. And if you want me to make a follow-up video on exactly what to eat instead, No fluff, just real solutions. Let me know. Because sometimes one small change can literally save your life.